Racism in football is nothing new. When it happens, it usually gets reported, and then everyone knows what's going on. But when do you think the first stories started appearing in the newspapers reporting racism directed towards a black British footballer? 1980s? 1970s? Well, as it happens, the story's a lot older than people might realise. Walter Tull was the grandson of a slave from Barbados. In 1909, he was signed from amateur side Clapton by Tottenham Hotspur. Walter quickly showed his talent. Soon he was playing against Manchester United, and the papers were duly impressed. But the reports also told another side to the story. As well as praising his skill, the newspapers made a point of emphasizing how Tull remained professional and composed, despite the intense provocation. Sadly, it wasn't long before Tottenham felt it was better for Tull to move on to Northampton FC. This wasn't due to a lack of skill or application on Walter's part, and it's to Northampton's credit that they later built a memorial to him. But that wasn't the end of the story, because Walter Tull's remarkable life then changed direction when he went off to fight in the First World War and became the first black officer to command white British troops. He fought at the Battle of the Somme as part of the Middlesex Regiment before ultimately losing his life in northern France near the village of Faverolles. Now, you might think that Walter Tull would be a well-known historical figure by now, but it hasn't worked out that way. So how many other British heroes do we need to rediscover and celebrate today? Because by the values of today or the past, Walter Tull was a hero, and heroes deserve commemoration. Over 110 years later, we can all look back and reflect on how racial prejudice held back Walter's career, just as it still holds back many people today. But a hero he remains.